What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy, Big Metroid Fan 12, coming to you with another video game review. And in this review, I'm going to talk about the game ESPN NBA 2K5, which was released on the Xbox and PlayStation 2 by Sega and Visual Concepts. And this game is based off of the 2003-2004 NBA season where the Detroit Pistons defeated the Los Angeles Lakers in the NBA Finals. And this game is also has all the teams on it before New Orleans changed their names to the Pelicans, and the Charlotte Hornets renamed their team back to the Charlotte Hornets and stuff. And this essentially is the last NBA 2K game that was made by Sega before the series was sold to Take Two slash 2K games and stuff like that. Now, pretty much the main menu consists of quick games, game mode, 24/7 option, save slash load, extras, and online play. Now, quick play is essentially the exhibition mode for this particular game, where you can pick like any two teams from from the NBA, whether it's like Detroit versus Chicago, the Lakers versus San Antonio, stuff like that. And the list of teams you can use also include like the Eastern All Stars, Western All Stars, um, the 50 and 60 Legends. It also has the East All Stars and West All Stars from the 70s, 80s, and 90s, you know what I'm saying? So you're talking about essentially six extra teams along with the three that I already mentioned with the East and West All Stars, along with the legends from the 50s and 60s on all on one squad on that one. Now the game mode have association, street, tournament, and practice. The association is essentially the NBA season mode for the game and stuff like that. At first, you pretty much start with changing the season length, whether it's 29 games, 58 games, or a full 82 game season. Plus, you can change the preseason games, trade deadline, salary cap rules, trade override, and fantasy draft roster on or off, plus adjusting the playoff round brackets, um, changing it from one best of three, best of five, or best of seven, stuff like that. Plus, after you do all that, just pick your favorite NBA team and go through the season and stuff like that. And plus, you have like a menu with play game schedule, staffing, and other stuff like that, which include news and stuff and team info. Now, in streets, it's pretty much street ball. You know what I'm saying? Where the modes are full court, half court, 1-on-1, and 21. Now, you make adjustments based on which mode you pick and everything. Now, the 21 mode don't have as much adjustments as the other three and everything. You just pretty much pick like 5-on-5, 4-on-4, 3-on-3, or 2-on-2, and everything. With like say 21, you pick how many people you want to be in it, whether it's 3, 4, or 5, or stuff like that. But the basic changes that you can make are in it still. Now with tournament, you can pick 4, 8, or 16 NBA teams in a pretty much a single elimination tournament. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much the default teams that show up are it'll have their team names on it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you pick a 4 team tournament, the teams that will show up will be the 76ers, the Blazers, the Bobcats, and Bucks. You know what I'm saying? So those 4 teams will show up by default, but you can change them if you want to, like with the Bulls, Lakers, Spurs or the Heat or something like that. Just throwing those names out there. Pretty much with 24/7, you pretty much create a player and who has aspirations to be in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Playing for any specific team that will pick them up. And pretty much you can make different adjustments like with the height, position, jersey number, stuff like that. And you can pretty much start off with training camp or home or game with 21, and pretty much with home you can review different stuff like phone books and items, things like that. Training camp you just essentially work on your shooting, defense, and stuff like that. And pretty much your first game of 21 is pretty much face two opponents and stuff like that. Now with options, you can pretty much make different adjustments to the like NBA rules, the controller configuration, and other stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You can do other things like save, load, or delete a profile and stuff like that. And then the save slash load. Um, with extras, you can view unlockables. You can look at about the game, look at jukebox, arena music, and sound test. Now, of course, with the NBA, with the Xbox version of ESPN NBA 2K5, it has online play through Xbox Live, which is, of course, isn't available now since the game is almost 20 years old, and Xbox Live is now currently residing. Is currently available in Xbox Series and Xbox One. So with Xbox One, it's going to be the fact that Xbox Live is going to be available on that is wrapping up pretty soon. I'm thinking. But anyway, as far as the graphics and design, they're pretty good with some decent color palettes. Now the arenas look like the real life Carl Parks. You know what I'm saying? Even though some of the teams don't play in those arenas anymore. Now the controls and gameplay are pretty smooth and responsive in any game mode that you pick and everything. Now the soundtrack it's okay and everything, but some people may like the songs if they happen to like the rappers and groups that made the songs that consist of the soundtrack and stuff. And pretty much when you talk about the menu, it's pretty user friendly. There's a lot of stuff to do. You know what I'm saying? So that is a big plus in everything in my book, and that and stuff like that. Now, from overall standpoint, ESPN NBA 2K5 is a good NBA license game that is an alternative to the NBA Live series, specifically NBA Live 2005 and stuff. As far as a score, I definitely give ESPN NBA 2K5 an 8 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty good, but not like the best NBA game that I played and stuff like that. Now, with that being said, you can sound off in the comment section of the video. Now, if you like this video, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 signing off.